Hey, this is Sam Raibore. I'm making this video mainly for my recovery process with the Korek-Werner syndrome. If you've seen my previous videos, I've spoken about it way back since 2018, I think so. And just to give a brief history about my condition, I was diagnosed with Korek-Werner syndrome way back in 2017, I think December 2017 is when I was diagnosed, and I had an emergency surgery. After that, I was completely paralyzed from my waist down. I didn't have the ability to get up or walk. I had lost complete bladder and bowel functions, and it was a really big turning point in my life. And I think when you go through such disaster, I think it's really important for yourself to be motivated and to look at the positives in every situation. Well, as I said, in 2017, I was diagnosed with CES, and after that, it's been an uphill climb. But I just want to share that it's been a tough road, but I have achieved a good amount of recovery, and it's December 2020. The reason why I'm making this video is I just want to keep an update about my recovery process, and I would just like to share the experience that I had throughout this 2020 with my recovery. Well, when I started off in 2017, I remember, I had lost complete control over my bladder and bowels. I had no movement in my feet. Basically, I was not able to be mobile. I was sitting in one place. I used to use a wheelchair or a walker, and it was very difficult. But after 2017, 2018 was a really good year. I think that whole year I achieved a lot of recovery. I think I lost the use of the catheter, which I needed 24/7 because of my bladder issues. I think that went away within a couple of months. My bowel and my bladder issues came into normalcy in, I think, the first 8 months of 2018. And then 2019 was even better. I was able to regain more recovery. I was more mobile. I started driving. I started doing things on my own. Basically, I got my life back in 2019. I started my work again. And the end of 2019, I think the doctors told me that, there's a 2-year recovery mark that you got to reach. Whatever recovery you can achieve in 2 years, I think that's going to be it. I know doctors are right, but I feel that 2020 has also been a lot of good things in terms of recovery. I was able to achieve much more recovery in 2020 than in 19. So 2020 December marks the third year with Korek-Werner syndrome, and 2020 I've noticed that my legs have gotten more stronger. My muscles are responding much better. I'm able to get my balance back. I'm able to walk upstairs without any support. I'm able to walk without a stick for a long distance. I'm able to drive for a long distance. I'm able to do all my work. I'm able to, as I'm a pastor in the church, I'm able to stand for a couple of hours, and I don't feel weak in my legs. So these are the things that have been happening in the year 2020. Many people have asked me the question that how is your bowel and bladder issues, and I think. Currently, I don't face any issues with my bowel and bladder. I think it's completely normal. I am, going, everything normalcy. There's no issues with, incontinence or, with any leakages or any mishaps. I think, we've all gone through that. Those have all stopped. So I think my bladder and bowel issues have come almost, I would say, 99% normal. I would just keep that 1% because I don't want to get ahead of myself. So I would say the 99% normal. I have not faced any issues. I remember I used to wear padding because of leakage issues way back in 17, 18, but I don't anymore. I think we've gone past that last year. So a lot of questions that have been raised about my bladder and bowel issues, and I think it's very important to understand that the recovery process for each individual is different. So I think we cannot compare, who came first and who got recovered later, or it took more time. I think it's wrong to compare. I think every body is different, every person is different, every condition is different, every injury is different. So I would say just be patient with your bowels and bladder. So if you feel that you have chronic venous syndrome and you have issues with your bladder or your bowels, just hang in there. Just keep doing the exercise that the physio recommends you. It takes time, and any healing of any kind of sort takes time. And especially when it comes to spinal cord injuries, I mean, there's a lot of 50-50 chances whether recovery would be 100% or not. So whatever recovery comes your way, just take it. The main thing is be patient, be positive. Never let negative thoughts get into your head. I think after 3 years being with chronic venous syndrome, I think now it's more of a mental battle than a physical battle, because I think my body is able to get back to its normal self. It's still able to do all the normal functions, but my mind keeps telling myself that what if you fall, what if you slip, what if your back starts paining, what if simple things like just walking down the stairs, your mind keeps telling you like, oh, you need to hold on to something, you can't walk down. So these are the small things that hinder me from doing my daily routine, and this is my experience. I don't know about your experience. So in my experience, it's been more of a mental battle, and I have to keep telling myself that you can do it. Don't live in fear. Live fearlessly. Do not get discouraged when you can't do a certain activity. And I think we have to understand that before my accident, I was able to do a lot of things, and after the accident, I was not able to do anything. I was in bed. So today, when I look at myself, I'm more happy that I'm able to do a lot more things that I was not able to do in 2017 after my accident. That I've regained so much of activity, so much of control, so much of movement, that I'm happy with myself. And I know that you won't be 100%. And I know that things will not go back to your 100% as you were before the accident. But you got to be positive, and you got to keep yourself calm and say, you know what, let's work with what we have. So I think it's a mental battle. So for me, it's always been a mental battle to not get discouraged, to not get demotivated, to not lose hope on recovery, not lose hope on yourself. And still, there are things like running, there are things like trekking, which I can't do, things like going off, walking on uneven surfaces, I mean, balance issues. So there are things that I'm not able to do. But there are also things that I've regained, like walking, like doing a normal work at home, going for a drive, going to a supermarket to buy groceries, and not using a wheelchair, or not using any assistance. So these are the small things that we could look and get a good a positive outlook. Coming back to my recovery, I think there's been a lot of recovery since, as I said, since 2019, and this is the month of December, and I know that it's been 3 years with chronic venous syndrome. It's not been easy. It's been very difficult living with this condition. It's been a battle every day. When you look at people doing normal things, which you can't do, and you kind of look at yourself and say, why me? Why am I not able to do that? But I think it's very important also to not get discouraged when you see those scenarios. But be happy that you're with your family, with your friends. You got your loved ones. You're happy that you're living your life, the way you want it to be. I know there are a lot of people out there who may not have the amount of recovery that I have, who may be struggling more with this condition, and I completely get you. But what I'm trying to say is that everybody is different, every injury is different. So don't compare your injury with someone else. Let's compare yourself with yourself. Look at what you were 1 year back, and look at yourself after 1 year, and the amount of recovery that you've gained, that's your success, and I think we should be happy with that. So I think 2020 has been a good year, not in terms of the pandemic, but I think in terms of recovery, in terms of with my condition, I think my legs have gotten much more stronger. I'm able to do so many more activities. I don't get tired. My muscles don't get tired that soon. They're getting stronger, and life is coming back slowly. I think life is coming back, and I think it's very important to always be positive, and just keep fighting every day. So just praying and hoping that 2021 would be a new year with new beginnings, new recoveries, new challenges being overcome. And I just like to give you guys all the love that who was with this condition called Equine syndrome. I feel you. I know what you're going through. Trust me. Just be positive, and I hope that you recover soon. Take care. God bless.